Gunna Cookies Festival, honest review. So I bought VIP tickets because, to be honest, I haven't been to any music concert. I'm usually not the type to go to them. Wasn't interested, but I decided to try it for once. So I bought VIP because I thought there's something special. I bought VIP, but I still felt like I was in general, and I'll tell you why. When you walk into VIP, cool. They had a whole line, a whole section of tables with the high tables with the stools, so white stools set up. But obviously, because we're late, people have already occupied most of those spaces, and with some of the open tables, people have grabbed chairs from the other ones to keep for their friends, even if there's no one sitting there. And when we get there, there's nowhere to sit. And then behind, what they had was couches, and the couches were quite nice and cute, where you could sit with your friends in groups and whatever, or people could sit. And then they had in the middle a demarcated area of the same couches, but those ones were reserved. And then in the middle, and then there's more chairs, the couches to the side, and as well as the corner. Then behind that is the bar. First of all, for me, the menu is very limited. The drinks are quite pricey. Extreme cider, I've never had it before. It kind of tastes like apple cider. It's 55 Rand a can, which is crazy. Secondly, why am I paying for VIP if I still have nowhere to sit? Like, if the venue's not that big, why are you overselling the tickets for VIP? When now, with how people were sitting, is that people were sitting on the couches, people were already sitting on the high tables and at the stools, and it's like, I have to go beg to find somewhere to sit, because most people are telling you know, my friends are coming, I'm expecting 3 people, I'm expecting 4 people, someone's sitting there, even if there's no one sitting there. I thought it's a first come first serve basis, and that we all pay the same price, so why do you get privilege and you want to keep certain seats to yourself, even if there's no one sitting there, just because you're waiting for someone? If your friend's not there, your friend paid the same amount as I did, why should I be standing and you should be sitting? But I guess it's a first come first serve basis. But for me, that was a bit annoying and a bit like, it didn't the point. So secondly, yeah, very limited drinks menu, 3 cocktails, overpriced, nonsense cocktails, to be honest. The ciders are expensive, limited menu, then the whole non-VIP treatment, which they say is VIP. The only nice thing is that we had our own bathrooms, which were behind that entire platform I told you about, where there's the bar, the couches, and then the seats. Secondly, everything else was okay. I also didn't understand how, like, they tell us it's a cashless and cardless event. They make you load money onto this, but when you get to the counters and stuff, people are still saying, do you want to pay with your tag, or do you want to pay with your phone? So it's like, now I loaded 1,000 Rand into this and I only spent 500, but I'm forced to kind of wait, and I only loaded that much because I'm being told that I can't pay with anything else other than this. So that was a bit annoying. Everything else was quite fine. Performances were okay. The local artists were fine for me, to be honest. I didn't enjoy most of the performances, but Gunna's set was amazing. When Gunna came, everyone gathered up and it was amazing. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, we actually dished VIP at some point because we went to chill with our friends because they had other tickets, and we didn't see the point of being in VIP when we couldn't even sit anywhere, and we had to beg people for seats. So we're just like, might as well just enjoy the entire thing and walk around and be with our friends, because we can't even sit down in VIP. So for me, most artists, local artists were just okay, underwhelming. International artists got to see Majid Jordan, and then Gunna. At some point, his set was, wow, it was well rehearsed. One man aura on stage performing back-to-back songs. You can tell that this person has a passion for what they do. You can tell that this person puts everything into it. Being there and seeing him perform and listening to the production quality, the lyrics and everything, I was just like, wow. Other artists came and they did their thing and it was just okay. We were having deep conversations about other things, but Gunna closed the show. Even though like those Tukutela and Jazzy Works that performed after, Gunna put everything into the performance, and I was like, wow. I remember at some point saying that, nah, lo muntu uthwele, ngathi kunamadimoni kule sound, the production, everything was just mwah. So my honest review was Gunna was the best part of the event. I had some complaints about certain things, and I also learned I'm never buying VIP for any event, concert, whatsoever. If I do go, I had so much fun with my friends and loved ones. And yeah, but milk and cookies do better. Like,